Like, okay, you mean raw oil? He's like, no. He's like, that had nothing to do with this. I was like, but there was armored cars there. And eventually I found the report, and I haven't deep dived it yet, but we'll discuss more afterwards.
Yeah.
Is here good enough or a bit further?
Here's good.
It's fine.
It's good. Alright. There's still a question about ocean dumping. It's perfectly on the table though if you want to.
No. I don't think we got to worry about ocean dumps.
It's okay. You're meeting with us, not the LSPD.
Fair.
Oh boy. You mind speaking up, Peri?
Oh yeah. Apologies. Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that conversation me and you had on, when was it? Was it Friday or Saturday? It was earlier this week that we had that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I had a conversation with Stacy.
Oh no.
And then she brought up, like, I didn't tell her anything that we talked about, so you don't have to worry about that. But we were talking about the situation with Speak of the Devil. He's actually here.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god!
You called me the devil. How could you?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry, hi, that's me.
Oh
I'm the
my
devil.
god.
Because I mentioned there was something in a medical report.
Where I got my brain splattered across the observatory roof.
Mm-hmm. There was something else in there.
Okay.
That was mentioned by one of my doctors. I don't know if any of you guys know about this at all.
I don't. Maybe.
Do you mind?
What?
Do you mind if I say it?
Oh yeah, you died. My body belongs to the state, man.
Oh. Okay. Apparently one of the IV pump that you were connected to, apparently it started glitching out and had the A across the screen.
We did witness that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the report, and I was confused why it was in the report. And like I said, like to Stacey, like we gotta be careful, like that's why we gotta be careful with like saying stuff over the phone. She then tells me she wants to get in contact with the archivist because she wants more information about Ryan Krieger, and the neurotoxin. Are you sure you don't want that ocean dump?
Maybe, has she thought about coming to the marshals? I mean, like, hey, here are my concerns. Here's some of the things I want to know. Not, hey, archivist, dangerous person.
Who's literally just, no offense to you, literally just blown his brains out. Like.
Oh my god. Why Krieger?
This is a conversation I just had with her, and I've. Back when I was Sama, Dark gave us a document. He gave, it was a confidential document, classified. I don't know if there's any documentation on that at all within the master records, but it was handed to myself, Nino, it wasn't Princess at the time, but Princess was present. I'm trying to remember who was the sheriff at that time. I believe it was an A. And Wyatt Turner were all handed this document. where it disclosed about the Faceless, about Isaac Smith, and Ryan Keeger and this neurotoxin. Didn't explain what it was, just said it's something that needs to be on the lookout for. Any information and stuff like that. There wasn't too much information disclosed in it. And Stacy believes that when she got the Sama thing, she was going to get all this information. But there was no information to give. There was no information to present, if that makes sense. It was something that none of us could work on. We can't do a preventative something we don't know what it is. It was classified. We were told not to talk about it. Never told anyone. This is the first time I'm speaking about it to anyone.
The neurotoxin is something we are very familiar with. It is one of a handful of threats. Credibility levels varying.
Yeah.
I often, and as many of us do, Blunt included, have to sort of weigh what we are told, what we see, and what we hear with the facts and evidence. Now,
well, the facts and evidence that are present at the time.
Yes. Do I believe there is a neurotoxin? Yes. Can I say with certainty no? Nothing stops anyone from creating a false narrative, distraction, only to, it's like a magician make the ball disappear, only for something else to reappear in the end. But I will say that we have not heard much more about it, but we are treating it as if it is a real threat, right? Worst case scenario.
But that's where my concern comes. Because none of us, nobody said anything about the neurotoxin or that. But I don't know who told Stacy about the neurotoxin.
Oh.
Yes.
Fuck. I have an idea.
Documented.
I mean, I'll make it, I without saying anything I shouldn't, and without making any bold allegations, the biggest challenge that the marshals hold, and why I get them to understand that it is department over family, is it for any other reason than it's almost necessary, because of the way San Andreas is. You get too close with someone, and now all of a sudden that is used against you, right? Someone kidnaps your husband, your wife, your best friend, forces you to say things that put now all of a sudden it's state or best friend. Which are you going to pick? It's a hard choice. But I mean, even on simpler things, people share information very freely. I mean, even in law enforcement itself. Where I'm going with this is, will state the following. Nate Karama is a known faceless asset, as is reflected in his record, which is public. Nate Karama is among the clowns, and Stacy.
And she's very close to the clowns.
Yeah.
And sees them as family.
So it is not unreasonable that may have been her information line. It is equally not unreasonable, unfortunately, that those that may have once been employed and had access to those documents may be employed elsewhere or now out in the open. I will state this very freely. Gunnar Kane released a photo to the Chronicle, which was then published. We can't prove it. Well, we can prove it, but it would be hard for a judge to accept it. But
Wait,
there's
which photo?
the crystal ball.
Yeah.
The login.
Yeah.
Yeah, he released it to the Chronicle.
What?
Oh yeah, yeah. It was like 2 months ago, I think.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was like like 2 weeks after the mass firings. Yeah, we should probably talk about the shit that came my way. We were able to tie it back. Now I will say that thing that was released is no longer that secretive, since now this in the Chronicle it shows like a login for faceless application. That is no longer critical because it's now a standard login for a series of things, including chips that have just videos on them. But I painted as such in that who's to say someone who was an ex-marshal or knew an ex-marshal didn't leak it. I will say on another level too, though, I actually want the public to know. I think most of our department does. In fact, I spoke with Brittany Angel about that topic this morning, Chief Justice, as Blunt here had prepared some classified release document legislation just to be additive protection for us so that we can start releasing and declassifying files. Technically, we can do so ourselves. This would just be a way to prevent the kicking and screaming of
the backlash of it all.
Exactly that. She actually suggested that we can give it right to her because she agrees and she sees it in her purview. So I know, Blunt, you're probably hearing this for the first time, but
yeah, I also passed her just yesterday the pilot stuff too. So if we get both done at the same time, that'd be fantastic.
Could you send her the declassification one?
Yes. You mean Angel or Peri?
Angel. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think the public needs to know the threat. Public needs to know there might be, and those are things that we have to evaluate, right? But I don't think we should not let people know there could be a chemical weapon.
Oh, no, yeah.
Right? Because our department, the marshals, aren't the only ones that can figure out the puzzle piece. It's everybody. And it's important for us to...
The puzzle's put in front of everyone. Somebody will work it out if none of the others can.
Yes. We may all have different pieces, right?
That's true.
She should not contact the archivist. That's insanity.
Yeah, that's a terrible
I
idea.
literally kept on telling her, I was like, they are dangerous. Do not fucking contact them. Like, and I said, like, you're going to put a target on your back, especially if you're reaching out about the Kiga stuff and the neurotoxin. Who's to say, like, they're not working together or would work together, and the archivist just goes, oh yeah, they're looking into this, and put an even bigger target on her back. And she's like, oh, I've already got a target on my back, it's fine. I literally had a 3 or 4 hour conversation about this. And about Sama,
yeah, it's the sad reality is that over the past year, I think becoming a mayor, becoming a head of a department, oh my God, it has become cool to get the position with the intention of using it for personal corrupt reasons. And it's power, you know, with power comes responsibility, and that latter seems to have been thrown away long ago. So I mean, I guess that's why the marshals exist, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a hell of a lot of waste of our time, I think, you know. Well, it's a waste if in the sense that people should just fucking, you know, I don't know, think about the bigger picture.
yeah, I feel like some people want that position because they're like, oh, maybe I can get all that good tea, all that stuff that it's like hidden. It's like, it's not the good reasons to be in that position of office. But She is stubborn. And it's starting to remind me of somebody very, very close. Well, 5 years ago. So.
Is she, do you think she's too far gone?
I don't know. I want to say no, because I want to help her. And stop going down that path. But she's nearing the levels of what killed my boss. What killed Alexander Blake. That's the level she's nearing.
I can tell you that she is not and will not be equipped with the tools necessary to deal with this problem. We barely are.
Back.
I don't even know if we are.
Hey, Reggie, sorry, I've been busy all day. I'll call you back as soon as I'm done. All right?
Oh, finally, yeah. Well, hurry up and do
bullet
it.
in my brain
Right.
from 200 yards away.
Yeah, that's
not one to be trifled with.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she's not the only one. We are quite frankly increasingly dealing with situations across the board where people are taking matters into their own hands, which I can understand maybe the feeling of that's our only choice, right? And
that
then
shouldn't be what you're feeling.
but it makes our job more difficult. And
because they muddy the waters around it and cause different things, and then
everyone wants to be the hero, right?
Spread. Yep.
The reality is, if you want to be a hero, join the fucking marshals. It's or play a role, right? Like, we are not averse to working with both department heads, the Chief Justice, the members of the rest of the judiciary, Sama, etc. But rather truthfully, people, generally speaking, expect us to know what they are thinking and then give them the answers to the questions that they refuse to tell us. Yeah.
Listen to and tell.
Yeah.
It's the only way like you will get those answers if you ask and assist, not obstruct. Obstructing makes you just as bad as everyone else.
Yeah. Rather forwardly, I think obstructing, you might as well put a faceless mask on.
Oh,
right?
no, yeah, that too.
It's I mean, look, someone got shot in the face the other day. Is in the ICU because someone decided to obstruct on faceless related stuff. And at the end of it all, they sat back and they said, "What are y'all doing?" I'm like, "Why are you getting in the way?" Right?
Wasn't me for once.
No.
Like as soon as they said right in the face, I was like, "Blunt, what did you do?"
No way. Why did you think I was referring to you?
I've got my own room in the ICU now, sir.
Oh.
It's been a rough couple of weeks.
Is it room 5?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Nice and cozy in there.
It's all the way away from the big doors as well, so if people are shouting, you can't hear them. But it is by the toilets, so.
I was on that good oxygen. I didn't have to smell that shit.
the good shit. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
I'm so glad I'm not a local one.
Yeah.
So when Carmela made that thing of, does anybody in the marshals want to be the chief of police? Fuck no. I would rather. Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
So
I can't do it again.
You do want to be it, Glenn. Okay.
I think pleasuring myself with a cheese grater would be preferable.
Oh God. That is not the image I wanted to see.
All right. We're gonna please do help us monitor if you can. Obviously
Yeah.
we don't act irrationally. Even matters like this, we'll keep it close and monitor.
That's why I'm trying to let you guys know as much as I can.
Yeah. So something like this, we'd probably throw into our IAA section. It's a means by which we can note, let's just say, sussy things without the entire department being aware. That way, keeping it closed such that if a pattern begins to emerge, you know, we can, at that stage, begin to take action. So, okay. All right. Well, Dr. Peri, if there's anything else we can do for you, please do let us know. And I appreciate you coming forward. This is very, very helpful.
Like, I thought I would let you know about that because, as I said, she's stubborn. You tell her don't do it, and then she probably do it.
I mean, look at what happened to Junior Huntley. He thought he could fight the archivist by himself, and the guy, I mean, he fucking fled the damn city. It got, you know?
He was like, oh no, everyone thought I was like, I don't think you're dead until I see you on my table in the hospital.
Yeah. I mean,
that's when you're dead.
Notwithstanding, he almost won the election. He threw his entire career away. And even now, when he comes back and talks to me, he's like acting like nothing happened. And I'm just like, what do you think people are going to think of you? Right?
Yep.
So, all right. Well,
it's like keeping this shit like you've told me, like keep stuff to myself. Like, there's one person that I trust with my everything, and that's my husband, and I haven't even told him shit. Even though he's an ex-cop.
Jesus.
From back in the day.
Yeah. Understandable.
Yeah.
I mean, it's dangerous stuff we deal with.
I need to get him out of the house one of these days. I've been trying to nudge him to apply for the marshals because I think he'll be good.
Hell yeah.
Who's that?
He goes by Luke Taylor right now.
Okay.
Turner,
Keep
sorry,
an eye
Luke
out.
Turner. Luke Turner.
Gotcha.
Okay. Easy. All right. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Peri. Always a
If there's
pleasure.
anything you guys need as well, like I said, like you have my email, night.
Yeah,
we did just put in a psych hold. We have somebody on a psych hold currently.
I heard that you tried to reach out. We told Leah you have to do it through the
form.
sheet.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah. But he is up there right now.
Okay.
It's an interesting one, that's for sure.
That's understandable.
Ma'am, you can't park here. This is.
Oh my god, my car! Man, did you get my car?
No, I don't think so. I think it's the damn locals.
What the hell?
Yeah, that is strange.
Car up there.
That's true. How did you get a car up there?
All right.
Looking at your hoodie, she might have used your hood as a ramp here, Brian.
You think so? Yeah, what the fuck? Everything's shuffled around. Okay.
Okay, see. So, I'm assuming Juno has a history with a lot of people seem to know her.